Hi there, I'm Matthew the designer. Oh, Matthew, what program do you use? No. It's not about the program. If somebody asks you about the program when you tell them that you are a designer, you must know they are streetwise. They are not professional. It's not about the program. It's about the principle and application of the principle. First, try to understand what is graphic design. It took some time for me to understand the concept of graphic design, which was very, very simple. And I'm going to tell you, to communicate a message. That's what graphic designers do. They don't make things beautiful, they don't make things look magical. We just communicate a message. However, if you started from the software, it's going to be difficult for you to grasp the concept of communicating a message. You're not going to get it because you are more about the software that you use. Is CorelDRAW better than Illustrator? Is Illustrator better than Photoshop? Every software is better. If you want to go into printing, well, I'm not sure about you, but CorelDRAW is the so-called standard of printing. Not only is the so-called, I've worked with it, I've used it, it works perfect with printing. Maybe if you're gonna be a digital designer working at a design agency or a marketing company in a way and do a graphic design for them, obviously Adobe Suite is the best. It's the best. Illustrator, Photoshop, and others, and they work hand in hand together seamlessly. So it's not about the program, but it's about the principle. It's about the principle, understanding, and the application of the principle. It took me more than 5 years to design a business card without pictures and the logo. And when I got into that level, I thought it was an achievement. I was like, wow, I remember I was working at Chatline. So I was telling the manager, David, that look, I now I'm in a level where I can, I'm in a level where I can design a presentable, good looking business card, like without even pictures and sometimes without even icons. But when I go to the internet on YouTube and when I also meet other designers, advanced designers, they were like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about typography? And I said, oh, it's typography. They said, yes, like you can use text only, like use only text, make the other one bigger, change the font, play around with your alignment. And I was like, yes, that's what I'm doing. They said, no, that's typography. People who went to school for graphic design. So if you want to be streetwise, start with the software. Be concerned about the software. But if you want to be a creative professional, relax a little bit, get into principle. Understand what a white space is. Understand that a white space it's a design component on its own, and also you can use it to communicate a message. Understand typography. If you are in printing industry, try to understand the bleed, try to understand the breathing space, try to understand layout concept, and then from then you can use your own knowledge, your own skill, your creativity to get what you want out of a software. So this has to be like a software mining. Like you go into a software and you dig for gold. But if you start from a software, then it's going to be tough for you to understand a graphic design. You're just going to learn this, learn that, learn this, learn that. It's going to be difficult for you to understand. I started with Photoshop since I think it was popular then. Photoshop was very popular, so I started with Photoshop. It was very, very complicated for me. I don't want to lie, it was very complicated. More especially the idea of many layers. Photoshop has got many layers. 10 years ago, it was very, very, very difficult. And I was looking for a simple app, an app that is going to be simple for me. And then I found CorelDRAW. I've tried. I was like, wow, CorelDRAW, it's simple, it's user-friendly, and all those things. Then after 5 years, and I was like, now I know the design principle. I know the tools. I know a pen tool. I know shapes. I know Eclipse. I understand the concept of graphic design. I know brand identity, brand manual. Like at least the fanboy is becoming like more advanced. Now he can brag, at least say something amongst people who went to school for graphic design. And I went back to Photoshop. Photoshop was simple. What made Photoshop difficult in my early years is because I didn't know the basics. I didn't know the fundamentals. When I get into Photoshop, it was all about removing the background and putting myself in the sky and with clouds behind my back, like trying to be a so-called, I'm not sure, fake rapper or something like that. And it was not about that. It's all about the principle. So when someone says to you, I'm a graphic designer, never ask them which program do you use. Ask something else.